And so a lot of guys who are in my DM, you're in my DM because I'm Brittany Renner.
Jesus
so
Christ, the arrogance of
naturally,
this.
if you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you.
And she still has the audacity to believe that she has the authority to tell young men that are potential millionaires. And in the NFL, it's not easy to get there, okay? It's 0.00% of men that actually get into the NFL. Then to top it off, to stay in the NFL, the average NFL career is 3 years. The most unprofessional political podcast on the fucking internet, Project VO Pod. I'm your host, Jake VARR, and today we're going to be reacting to Brittany Renner talking to a group of young men headed to the NFL or in destiny of the NFL, invited by one of the greatest cornerbacks in history, Deion Sanders. So let's dive right into that and let's see what it has to do. There's Brittany. She's wearing a super tight dress, by the way. If you look closely, you can actually see that camel toe.
God.
Look at that. Look, do you see those ass cheeks? Her butt is eating that dress. And so is her vagina. Jesus Christ. Okay. They're all wild. She's ready for that gangbang.
Calm down now, calm down.
Calm down of my presence.
Yourself, and let's go from step A to Z because we got to kind of show these guys the other side of game.
Deion's words.
And that's why you gracefully blessed us with your presence so they could understand from your point of view.
Gracefully blessed us with your presence.
So my name is Brittany Renner, aka Bundle of Brittany on Instagram. I have been on social media for
This
almost...
joke ain't took notes all year, but now you want to take it.
All right, let's move through it.
And that's how the game starts, with the phone.
Right.
They're going on Instagram.
With the phone, he's talking about Instagram.
And they see you. And what happens? They try to get off in them DMs. And kind of take us on
every
the
hot
journey of
chick,
how this
of
is
course.
played out.
I mean, honey...
Bro, average chicks. Okay, average chicks have a lot of dudes hitting their asses up, okay? I'm not talking about like every average girl has a bunch of like high value dudes, but they have a lot of dudes on there that are a little bit above average in the average male, okay? So as long as you're hot, you're attractive, you're going to get hit up by plenty of guys.
Like, I feel like my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like
Hold on. They missed that game. They missed that game right there. She says like a Nike store.
It's like a Nike store. There's nothing but blue checks. So honestly, when you reach a certain status, you can have the pick of the litter. So for me...
She don't mean checks, paper. She mean...
Okay. When you reach a certain status, you can have the pick of the litter. She doesn't understand actual female game. She's actually thinking like a man. So when a man reaches a certain status, he has the pick of the litter. All right. He has complete pick of the litter. You as a woman, your game is to get out of the game. When you're young, you're beautiful, you're fertile. Okay. You're the one. Your job is to attract the high value males. This is why she's been passed around through rappers, through athletes, etc. And she still has the audacity to believe that she has the authority to tell young men that are potential millionaires. And in the NFL, it's not easy to get there, okay? It's 0.00% of men that actually get into the NFL. Then to top it off, to stay in the NFL, the average NFL career is 3 years. It's very difficult. So the men that actually stay there over three years, these are men that fucking busted their goddamn ass to get where they're at. Brittany Renner, all she did was taking pictures of her ass because she's an attractive woman. It is not the same. But of course, to her, she believes that the way she got to the top is the equivalent of NFL superstars. And Deion Sanders does nothing but validate her stupidity. Again, I've said this before. The bigger the boobs, the smaller the brain. Obviously, she doesn't have giant boobs. But my point is, the more attractive the girl, the more idiotic she is. Let's move on here.
blue checks.
I'm talking heavy
Verified.
hitters. Some of y'all's
Heavy hitters.
favorite rappers, NBA players, football
deal.
players.
Of
It's
course.
like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. And for me, my whole journey on here, I felt like my life almost felt like I was in Disney World, like I lived in Disney World. Like, you get to skip the line, you get privilege.
Yeah, women
like,
live in a
people
Disney
just want to be
fairy
next
tale.
to you. They don't even see you as human anymore.
Yeah,
and you can either, you know,
Disney
use it to
fairy
your
tale, that's what it
advantage
is.
and maybe abuse it, or you can, you know, try to make something happen. So a lot of guys who are in my DM, you're in my DM because I'm Brittany Renner.
Jesus
so
Christ, the arrogance of
naturally,
this.
if you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you. A lot of times, women, men, and
So if you play a sport, that's an incentive to talk to you. Yeah, of course, because the men busted their ass in the first place to get to that top. So look, she's an attractive woman, obviously. If I had the chance, I'd pork the living fuck out of her. I think vast majority of you guys watching would do the same thing. That's not the point, though. She has to realize that 99% of dudes are gonna fuck you, whether they're rich or not. But if you're a man, me, average dude, trust me, the vast majority of women, I have to actually work to get their attention and get their vagina. All right? The vast majority of women, 99% of women are going to fucking decline me. Okay? It's all give or take. Us as dudes, we take L's. Her, since she's grown up, she's been told that she's beautiful, that she's smart, that she's gorgeous. Again, bigger the boobs, smaller the brain. That's what it is. She's been validated her whole fucking life. And this is why she believes that she has the authority to actually talk to high-valued guys or future high-valued men that have potential to be superstars in the NFL. And she can tell them about game. All right. Make that make sense. All right, let's move on here.
in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
Everybody wants something. So it's like, even if we both have our own thing going on, me still being with you is a good look because you boost my stock. Just like you boost my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I boost your stock. It's just that simple. It's kind of like a give and take, but you have to be aware
Reggie Bush dated Kim
what you're
Kardashian.
signing up for.
A lot of dudes did to boost their
make
stock.
it to the NFL,
I get that,
and
but
it's kind of like
you still
do
ain't wifey
understand there's a
material,
lot that
girl. Like,
comes
what the
with
hell are
that,
you
right?
talking about?
There's gonna, like, how
You boost the man's stock.
to be able to decipher who really loves you for you.
Oh God.
I think that's like the billion-dollar question we're all wanting to know.
Yeah, because she doesn't know the men that love her for who she is. Because, again, she has a checkered past, a very, very disgusting past. She has pictures of herself. She has videos of herself saying that she loves sucking dick. Like, she is a promiscuous woman. So, of course, she's not going to know who loves me for me. Of course not. Because she's not eligible to have that love in the first place. You do realize a lot of these athletes, the movie stars, the rappers, the rock stars, all of their wives are average women. They're average women. They're beautiful, gorgeous, average women. Leonardo DiCaprio marries nothing but women that are unknown. Can you name one of Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriends? I can't. I don't know if you can, but like Brittany is just totally off on this subject. And so just totally ridiculous. Let's move on here.
This is how the game is played.
Oh, Deion.
Please know that.
Jesus.
We putting you up on game because some of y'all gonna make it. I hope, pray all of y'all make it, even if you make it in the business world. That's a whole nother category of game. In that world too. They just dress it up a little different.
Yeah.
The game is the same. Only thing changed is your name.
This is the Matrix talking, okay, guys? This is the Matrix talking to you.
Listen to the stuff I just spit right there.
And he's crying. Okay.
You are useful, and it's better to be useful than useless. So you just have
Captain
to
Obvious.
have that understanding that, okay, I have something to offer, you know, whether that's financial, status-wise, whatever. And people do see that as a bonus to be with you. There's nothing wrong with that because you both like.
No, they see it as a bonus, lady, because you're going to boost their stock. Your stock goes down. Have you not learned from that? In fact, Andrew Tate literally destroyed you on the Just Pearly podcast a while back, which, by the way, I did make a video on that. Check that shit out, guys. It's a fire-ass interview. But anyways, with Brittany Renner on the panel, beautifully said, Andrew Tate, top G.
Like, both of you can have stuff going on, but you just have to be aware nobody is just here for nothing. It's just about figuring out who could be there during the times of adversity.
Bunch of word
And
salad
you would only
here.
know that going through adversity. Like if you had an injury and you weren't able to play, or just for even a short amount of time,
Like she knows about
there
injuries.
are just certain things you're gonna have to just see for yourself. You guys get in these situations where you have your favorite person or you're in a relationship and y'all want to play. Like there are repercussions to everything that you do, good, bad, or indifferent. Because there is a cost at telling the truth, but there is an even greater cost when you lie.
That's a good game right there, girl.
Okay.
So as a man,
So Brittany, in that last interview with Andrew Tate, she talked about how she's crucified for telling the truth. No, and I said that's in the other video. You're not crucified for telling the truth. You're crucified because you are a promiscuous woman who glorifies being promiscuous, and you are a big influencer on young women who look at you as a role model and do the same things you do when you have videos of yourself saying how much you love sucking dick. And you have writings about the celebrities that you've had sex with in the past, but yet you're still looking for a man. The $1 billion question: how do I know if they love me for me? Yeah, Brittany, no fucking shit.
you be prepared to stand on principle. So if you want to lie and you want to cheat, just like in my situation, then you got to accept it how it comes. Accept what comes behind it. I feel like a lot of men do cheat because they are afraid of, well, what if I'm being faithful and I'm just a duck and she's cheating or lying on me? But the thing is when you cheat, you're really only cheating yourself out of something real.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I feel like a lot of men cheat, and it's because, oh, maybe she's doing this and I should be doing that as well. Bro, that's how women think. Okay. This is why you see a lot of dudes, like when your woman like finds out that you cheated, they'll get revenge cheating, right? They'll go fuck another dude. Most of the time they won't even tell you, that they fucked another guy. They'll just let you wallow in being sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, baby, take me back. But in their minds, in the back, all their girlfriends, yeah, girl, I cheated on him and I got my revenge. Even though I don't want to tell him. And if he finds out, well, you did it first. It's totally illogical. And Brittany, again, girl.
Because the relationship is only going to go as deep as you're able to go with yourself. And so if you're committed, as a man, you gave this woman your word. If you're committed and you don't honor that commitment, then really what are you worth? And where are you going? What are you doing? Because you're wasting your own time. So I don't know if it's just like a hypothetical situation, but I feel like if you're going to cheat on whoever you're with, then just leave. Have some respect for yourself and leave.
See, when y'all get my age and my stage, you gotta learn how to listen. Because when you listen, a woman really tells on herself.
Listen to Deion here.
Do you understand how passionate she was about that? Did you understand how passionate she was about that? You either adding to me or helping me multiply, or you subtracting and divide. And all those people that subtract and divide with the little pettiness and all that, they gotta go. They're in there for just a moment, because I dismiss them, I flush them, and move on to the next page. I don't even look back.
I can respect.
So listen to that. Deion says, you got to learn how to listen. Did you hear how passionate she was? You hear all the truth that she's stating? Okay? That's what you got to do. Trust me, guys. Deion's been smashing a bunch of bitches on the side for years. All right? You can't tell me that he's an NFL Hall of Famer and he has no chicks on the side. Like he is a loyal little bunny. No way. All right? No fucking way that Deion Sanders is saying, listen to Brittany Renner. She knows what she's talking about. Again, it's all lies. It's the Matrix telling you to be a weaker man and to tolerate bad behavior from women. Now, again, I'm not advocating for you guys to go out there and smash chicks left and right. If you're a single dude, I mean, do as you will. But I'm saying learn the psychosis of women. Learn the psychosis of men. Learn reality. Learn politics. Learn religion. Open your mind to a lot of these things. Now, again, don't make it too open because the devil will reach into there. But I am saying this. As long as you strive on truth, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Project VO Pod. I'm Jake VARR. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.